Hey, it's Andrew Vargas with an Orange County housing market update. I want to give you a tip. If you're selling your property, make sure to list at fair market value or even consider going a little bit below because home buyers are not willing to stretch the asking price anymore. They just are feeling the impact a lot by those higher mortgage interest rates. But there is some positive news. In the last couple days, mortgage rates did fall about 0.5%. Orange County is very fortunate because inventory has remained unchanged. Unlike in Los Angeles County, it went up about 3%, but both counties are still at all time lows. But with these higher mortgage interest rates, that's a headwind to buyers. So is the holidays in general, headwind for the sellers because everything tends to slow during the holiday period. And we did get some data from Redfin showing that cancellations are up about 16.6% all over the nation. A lot of it's due because of those mortgage rates, right? So when a home buyer goes into escrow on a property, they have this idea of what their mortgage is going to be based on the conversation with their lender right before they went into escrow. As time goes by and they're about to lock that mortgage payment, they end up seeing that mortgage payment has actually gone up quite a bit because of those higher interest rates. So that's the reason why in September it went up about 16.6%. Home prices in the range of 2 million to 4 million actually decreased from 95 days to 87 days. And then home prices from the 4 million to 6 million increased actually from 171 to 175 days. So many people think home prices are going to fall, and to some extent they are right. They're probably more going to slide rather than fall. What's really going to actually take a nosedive though is home sales. What we saw from 1999, around 1999 to the Great Recession, was home sales skyrocketed, and then shortly after, nosedive. We're seeing that nosedive again. However, the market's a lot different, right? It's contrasted by a ton because the Great Recession had its own issues that we don't have anymore. But we're still going to see that home sales going down. And according to Stephen Thomas, an economist, he says that we're going to be in a recession for housing, not because of home prices, but home sales in general. People don't want to sell their home in general, and then home buyers are kind of staying put in a way. So that's why we're going to see less home sales, and we're going to see a lot of people like realtors continue to quit, and a ton of other people within that industry quitting or getting fired. On a positive note in the economy, on November 1st, Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, decided not to increase the federal funds rate. He left it unchanged, and the range is still about 5.25% to 5.5%. According to him, he was saying that treasury rates increased too much and so have mortgage rates. And therefore, he decided to kind of wait and see what happens. That definitely improved mortgage interest rates. And what improved things even more was the fact that the jobs report only came in at 150,000 jobs rather than 180,000. The unemployment rate did go up to 3.9%. So that is bad news for the economy, but good news for the mortgage interest rate community because we saw a price improvement about 0.5%. So rather than looking at 8% mortgage interest rates, you're now looking at 7.5%. So that's a big win. And that's like the biggest improvement in the last decade, the top three anyway. So that's the good news. And if you found this useful, please subscribe, like, and share this with your friends. Hey, you're the true 1% that made it to the end of this video. Do me a favor and share this with a friend that wants to get to the next level. Make sure to like the video and comment below so I know who you are. Also, don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification so you can see my future videos.